Well, we're at this is the bar, the altitude, just above Plagne Centre, just a little bit above M as well. You get some stunning views from up here. Somebody's saying hello to you. Yeah, we get some great views from up here. View straight over onto Mont Blanc over there, and way across onto the glacier as well, and Grand Rochette over there too. So a slightly different perspective from up here, a slightly different view. Has to be one of the best in the whole of the area actually. The avalanche risk is still low, but across there is a perfect example of the type of avalanche that we could get at the moment. It's called a glide crack, which is where the snow separates from the ground. So it's not really layers of avalanches, layers of snow, it's actually the entire snow pack separating from the ground. And that's the most common at the moment. Although we are expecting snow on Friday, probably about 20 centimetres. And the way that things are going at the moment, the snow's been quite hard and it softens during the day. So there's going to be like a weak layer of sort of corn snow. So we'll see what happens on Friday anyway. But they're saying that we should get snow on Friday. Today your pilot is Barry. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard.
See the king of birds and the queen of hearts wore each other's keys before they called the wedding off.
In a season of seemingly endless mishaps, whatever else, this just happened. So this is supposed to be attached to that, but it just snapped. So you can see, I took the binding off the board because I'm going to have to fix it. First get back out, take a fall, because this snapped. That's now all four straps have been replaced. She's troubles aside, made a shrine of living there. Well, the woman up here. This is how you repair the strap on a button binding, and probably other ones as well, I'm not sure. We're just up at Chalet de la Grande Rochette again, just enjoying a quick beer. You've got to enjoy it, it's €7.50. So probably the most enjoyable beer I've had in some time. As for me, I was out on Sunday, but managed to break a binding strap this time. I don't know. So I took another fall, but it wasn't a bad fall thankfully, but it was still enough to shudder the ribs a wee bit. So as a result of not being out, I obviously haven't got any snowboarding footage. But what I did put together, I found a clip from last year of a run, which is way across there. You can see M2000 across there. And there's a piste that runs alongside that called the golf piste. Really good beginners area though, really great for beginners, build up your confidence, ride in the sun, get some great views. That's one of the very good things about here actually. There's a lot of beginner runs high up. In a lot of resorts you get stuck down, you know, kind of in the village sort of thing. But in the Plagne we've got lots of beginner runs that are up high.
The road, then he turned to stone. Yeah, she handed him a rose, left him all alone.
Another sunny day here, very sunny day here. Which it's been like this for about 2 weeks now actually. But a change is on the horizon, we're getting snow tomorrow, there's snow coming down. Nobody's, well, it might be tomorrow, it might be Saturday, it depends which forecast you believe. The latest one I've seen says it's coming about midday tomorrow, which by the time you're watching it, it's Friday, so it'll be today actually, with the miracles of time travel and video.
Here comes the science.
So this weather has been caused by something called a polar vortex, which I don't have time to explain here, but if you look it up online, you'll see what it does. It's grounded us with high pressure for the last 2 weeks, maybe even longer than 2 weeks actually. We've had no snow. All of the low pressures are circling around the pole at the moment, so we're actually quite lucky that this storm that's coming tomorrow, or Saturday depending, we're quite lucky that that's broken through. The last time this polar vortex thing happened was in 2015, and it lasted 2 months then. So let's just hope that it's not quite as persistent and stubborn this time as it was last time. So the temperatures that we've been getting are exceptional, but at the moment, just give me a second here, because it was the 3rd warmest December in Switzerland since records began. Apparently 3.7 degrees above the norm. We're not so bad here because we got snow back in November and December. If that hadn't come through, I think we'd probably be in quite a lot of trouble by now actually. But the snow is getting quite hard in places, and I mean there's no denying we could definitely do with a top up. So this snow that's coming through tomorrow is very welcome. On that subject, if you are travelling on Saturday, you may well have to factor in delays. But if you do get stuck, actually look on it as a positive thing. I know that seems a little weird and a little ironic, but honestly we need the new snow. These are some fellas that I've just met up at Grand Rochette. Sorry, I did not catch your name. Phil. Phil and
Ross, Max.
Very pleased to meet you all. And yeah, Phil just came over and introduced himself. Apparently he'd seen some of the videos that we've been putting on YouTube. And these fellas are just out here for... This is dedication, this, by the way.
Long weekend.
Yeah, long weekend out in Plagne. Yeah. And how is it today? How do you find it?
Yeah, lovely.
Yeah? Yeah. Well, we've got snow coming tomorrow, so it's going to make all the difference. Yeah. Well, that was interesting. That was interesting. Just met somebody up here that has been watching these videos. I've said before, if you're here and you happen to bump into me, please come over and say hi. It's great meeting new people. So thank you, Phil, and your assorted group. Thank you for coming over. Much appreciated. So hold on. Right, we got this. So this is Marcus. I'm from Hampshire and Denver. Okay. And Marcus has just come up and introduced himself as somebody that watches the videos on Plagne.
I've enjoyed them. They're wonderful and they're very informative. So thank you very much for being here.
Right, have a great time.
What's your name? Oh, Mark. Mark also has been watching the other Plagne videos. He's a hero to me. Every time I watch the videos, top man. Thank you very much.
Also, because of the seeming popularity of the drone footage that we did, I put together a video which I made for my iride.co.uk site, but I've put it on here as well, which has got a lot of drone footage in it. It's kind of a compilation of the stuff that we did over the last, well, myself and Barry did over the last couple of weeks. So apologies in advance to those that have seen this before on the iRide site or on my iRide channel, YouTube channel, but I thought I'd put this in because it gives a great view of the area. You can see far more from the sky than you can down here. So the waiting game begins, I guess. We'll just have to wait and see what comes through. The forecasts, the general consensus seems to be that we're looking at maybe 20 to 30 centimetres, which by the time it's packed down isn't going to be that much, but it'll still greatly freshen things up. And as ever, thank you very much for watching, and we will see you in the next one, when hopefully I will have been out on a board finally, because that's been pretty much a month. And I think actually this season I was looking at it, but I think this season I've done a total of 7 runs, which isn't actually even a day. Hasn't been the best of seasons so far. Regardless, thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next one.